So Bernie Sanders has put together a brand new campaign team, and it is amazing. Now, journalist Natalie Goncharova of Refinery 29 was the first to report this, that the Sanders campaign now claims an incredibly diverse team of progressives. They said every single one of its teams, management, political policy, organizing, communications, advanced digital and fundraising, has women and predominantly women of color in leadership positions. Overall, the national leadership team is around 70% women. Now, I want to give you some of these hires. 10 new female staffers include Renee Spellman, who was the deputy campaign manager, who was a 2016 alumnus who had worked in the Obama White House and had supported Bernie Sanders in 2016. Analilia Mejia, political director, a union organizer who was honored by President Obama as a, quote, champion of change. Sarah Badawi, who is the deputy political director, and previously the legislative affairs director for the Progressive Change Campaign Committee, another great progressive group. Claire Sandberg, national organizing director, who is a 2016 alumnus and previously the deputy campaign manager for Abdul El-Sayed's run in Michigan. Of course, I had the pleasure of covering that campaign and voting for Mr. El-Sayed. Dr. Heather Gautney, Deputy Director of Policy, formerly a Senior Policy Advisor on the U.S. Senate Budget Committee, and a researcher for Bernie 2016. Ariana Jones, Communications Director, a Bernie 2016 alumnus with experience leading media strategy. Sarah Ford, Deputy Communications Director, a Bernie 2016 alumnus who served as the Communications Director for Cynthia Nixon's campaign. Brianna Joy Gray, a fantastic progressive, National Press Secretary, and of course she worked as a senior politics editor at The Intercept. And Georgia Park, a senior social media strategist who worked in Senator Sanders' Senate office since 2016. Robin Curran, digital fundraising director, formerly the email director at the Democratic National Committee. And of course, word has also come out that Sanders has hired a former Hillary staffer as well. So that's an interesting pick. That is someone who ran opposition research against Senator Sanders in 2016. So who better to deflect against attacks from the establishment than to hire the person who helped or engineer some of those attacks, so that you better know how to defend against it. So altogether, a lot of amazing hires in the Sanders campaign. Not only that, but along with this hires, it was also announced that the Sanders campaign, their campaign workers, their staff, will also be part of a union. That is awesome and actually unheard of. They're the first to unionize their political campaign. You wanted a diverse team? You got one. This is an amazing slate of progressive champions, and I cannot wait to see what they can do together. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know how I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent progressive media.